Hey, this is Natsu in the Kongo Tier 5 Japanese battleship. It has 8 356mm guns with a range of 21.2 kilometers, 22 secondary guns that come online when your target is within 4 kilometers, and 36 AA guns that have a range between 2 and 5 kilometers. So, initial deployments, the team appears to be moving towards the A point and probably wanting to hold B and A. The enemy team looks to be deploying to the C region to hold C and D. I choose to shift my vehicle to the left side of the map to protect our left flank. There's a destroyer and a cruiser on the left side of the map. That's it. In games like this, the enemy team tends to just zerg through our flank, get to our carriers, kill them off, and get rid of all that air superiority that is so important in this game. The enemy team seems to be holding the section of the map. I just took a big shot of HE rounds, lit my vessel on fire. I checked to see how long it'll take to put out the fire, and I deemed that okay, satisfactory. Because I also figure that I'm in the open, and 3 or 4 enemy vessels clearly see me. I'm hoping that I don't take any more damage, but if my engine gets knocked out, I'm dead. So I hold on to my repair. Launch a salvo towards the cruiser, but clearly miss. Friendly cruiser had no interest in the left flank after he saw the deployment, so he moves over to the right flank. So it's just me and a destroyer holding off 70% of the enemy team as they turn towards our carriers. This map is so small that initial deployment allows every battleship the opportunity to fire if they see the target. So in my current position, every enemy battleship can fire on me. I choose to target the forwardmost enemy vessel, a Cleveland cruiser. I miss with 3 of the 4 turret shots. I would recommend that you only fire 1 for a ranging shot and fire your remaining once you've confirmed the shot is true. Especially on battleships where the reload time is so long. So I've reloaded, I fire, and he moves to avoid and is completely successful. Another wasted shot, so again I have to sit and wait 25 seconds before I can put more damage downrange. Incoming rounds. I take a critical hit, even though there's a huge mountain in the way. I try and fire over it, unsuccessful. I switch to HE, thinking that I'll be damaging a cruiser, trying to light him on fire. Turning around, get my other broadsides going. I start turning my turrets. They see our carriers. They're firing on our carriers. I'm trying my best to kill the forwardmost vessel. This cruiser comes around the island, land my shots, set them on fire, critically damage. And that's the battleship. You land 1 or 2 really big hits and you wait and reload. It's probably the only vessel in the game that can one-shot consistently if all rounds land, but it's also the hardest to consistently land target rounds now. Looking back on this, I would be doing way more damage if I were using AP rounds. Friendly torpedoes miss the target. That destroyer is in a very dangerous location. He's right next to enemy cruiser. Another destroyer is targeting him. He is going to die. So I try and range with the hill in the way. Oh, torpedoes from the destroyer killed that cruiser. Great. Switch to the enemy destroyer. Shoot all my guns. Hit with one. Sets him on fire. Critically damage. Probably a module was damaged too. I check to see if I'm going to collide with my carrier group. I don't believe I will based on the speed I'm moving. Carriers are the most important vessels on your team. They provide line of sight on vessels that are too far away or behind cover. They also provide anti-carrier support by taking out torpedo bombers. Torpedo bombers are very effective at taking out battleships because of how slow they are. The enemy destroyer is coming around the island. I take a shot. I hit the backside, take out his turret, another module, set him on fire. Looks like our friendly ships that took the right flank have moved past and are continuing to push and put pressure on the lone carrier. The enemy destroyers in range of my secondary guns. They open up. In World of Warships, secondary guns below a certain caliber are loaded with HE by default. Whenever you're fighting a battleship, you do not want to get within their secondary gun range. It is just free damage that most ships cannot deal with. So you have this weird gameplay where you want to be close to a battleship to return fire, but not too close to take secondary fire along with his main battery. So land that big shot, take out the destroyer. Feels good to kill a destroyer with a battleship gun because it just takes so long to reload. You have to land that shot or it's a wasted 25 seconds. There's an enemy battleship behind a smoke screen laid down by that destroyer that we just killed. Choose to reload. He'll probably be my next target. Check his health points. I have AP loaded. AP's almost necessary 98% of the time for all battleship engagements. I fire before he... Oh, it looks like he's going to crash. He's going to crash. But I kill him before he can crash. Oh, man. Citadel hits feel so good against battleships. So I'm going around an island. I'm looking around for a closest target. Looks like another enemy battleship is trying to avoid this island this time. Just reloaded my guns. Kind of range shot. I wouldn't recommend firing all your rounds like that. And they all miss. That's why. Now I get to sit and wait. So it looks like 3 of the 4 enemy vessels are on my side of the map, trying to kill the carrier force that we have. Enemy scout plane flies close. Token AA fires, not going to do anything with that. Range my shot on this battleship. I fire all guns. Wouldn't recommend this because the result will speak for itself. I miss every round and I have to wait the full cooldown before I can shoot again. A good practice is firing one set and then the remaining based on confirmation of range. Fire the guns. Friendly torpedoes miss. But my guns will not miss this time and do 15,000 damage to that battleship. I notice on the minimap that a friendly cruiser is close. I slow down my vessel. It wouldn't be great to collide with a friendly vessel this close to the end of the match. Guns are reloaded. Range is shot on the battleship that I hit for 15,000. Take slow amount of fire. He misses his shots, except for one big shot. Missed my first two. Hit everything else. Do 13,000 damage. That enemy battleship's lost 28,000 hit points in 25 seconds. Game's over. Just trying to get in any extra damage that I can. So I aim one last time at this enemy battleship, hoping to fire, and the game screen denies that. Hope you guys enjoyed this replay.